Live from New Delhi, you're watching DD India, India's voice to the world. This is Sports Buzz and I'm Preeti. Coming up in the next half an hour. Team India begin their hunt for second ICC T20 World Cup title from today to kick off their campaign against Ireland in New York. World number one Novak Djokovic withdraws from French Open. Sinner and Alcaraz book semi-final date. France forward Kylian Mbappe spills the beans upon joining Real Madrid. Says things and people made him unhappy in his final year at Paris Saint-Germain. All right, get ready for the ultimate cricket showdown. India enters the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2024 with a burning desire to end their streak of near misses and reclaim the title they last won in 2007. India takes on Ireland on June 5th before the epic clash against Pakistan on June 9th in New York. Watch this special report by Tapas Bhattacharya from New York.
India enters the T20 World Cup with a burning desire to shatter their streak of near misses in the world events. They have come agonizingly close in recent tournaments only to falter in the final hurdle. But now, with the formidable squad at full strength, India stands poised to reclaim the elusive title they last clinched in the inaugural edition way back in 2007. Under the seasoned leadership of Rohit Sharma, embarking on his second stint as captain in the T20 World Cup, India boasts of a formidable top-order lineup. With the likes of Yashasvi Jaiswal, Virat Kohli and Surya Kumar Yadav, the top order is set to dominate. Rishabh Pant and Sanju Samson are in a scintillating form, presenting a pleasant dilemma for Rohit Sharma and the team management in selecting the wicketkeeper for the World Cup campaign. India's all-round prowess is further bolstered by Hardik Pandya, Akshar Patel and Shivam Dube, adding depth and versatility to the squad. In the bowling department, the formidable talent of Jasprit Bumrah, Yuzvendra Chahal, Kuldeep Yadav and others ensured a well-rounded lineup. India take on Ireland in their tournament opener on 5th of June before the focus shifts to the epic clash against Pakistan on June 9th in New York. With a burning desire and a formidable squad, India is ready to conquer. Will they reclaim the title? The journey begins now. With camera person S. Jayashankar, this is Tapas Bhattacharya from New York.
India will be strengthened by the return of Jasprit Bumrah, their leading bowler who missed the 2020 T20 World Cup, 2022 T20 World Cup due to injury. Since his comeback, Bumrah has proven his vital role in the team. Watch the special report by Tapas Bhattacharya from New York.
India will be bolstered by the triumphant return of Jasprit Bumrah, the spearhead of their bowling attack, who was sidelined during the previous edition of the T20 World Cup in 2022 due to injury. Since his comeback, Bumrah has reaffirmed his indispensable role in the team, showcasing his prowess with 20 wickets in 11 matches during the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup 2023 held in India. His T20 form has been sensational as well, picking up 20 wickets in 13 matches for the Mumbai Indians in the Indian Premier League, despite the team struggling in the tournament. Bumrah's repertoire of skills knows no bounds. In United States, where India plays their group stage matches, his ability to vary his deliveries will prove instrumental. His lethal Yorkers, deceptive slower balls and amazing accuracy makes him a nightmare for batsmen. With Bumrah's back in action, India's bowling attack is stronger than ever, giving the men in blue an edge over their rivals. The stage is now set for a spectacular showdown. With camera person S. Jayashankar, this is Tapas Bhattacharya for DD India from United States.
And here's an inspiring comeback story. After suffering an injury in rugby, Ross Adair has made an incredible journey to earn a spot in Ireland's squad for the T20 Cricket World Cup in the US. As he progresses for the opening match against India, Ross is optimistic about Ireland's chances. Don't miss this exclusive interview with DD India correspondent Tapas Bhattacharya from New York.
Joining me is Ross Adair of Ireland Cricket. Sir, you are here. Big match, India, Ireland, the first match. All set for that?
Yes, we're ready to go. Very much looking forward to it. we know how good India are, and you know, they're just off the back of the IPL, so they've had plenty of practice over the last 8 to 10 weeks. But we're looking forward to playing them in New York.
Just wanted to check with you. You you used to play rugby and then shifted to cricket. How did that whole transition happen?
Basically, it was a couple of hip surgeries just due to the attrition of rugby, and I came home, started enjoying cricket, and then it sort of blew up from there. I just started playing more cricket, enjoying it more, and then made my way through the representative stuff and into the Irish system.
Your brother may have a hand in that. Mark used to play.
Yeah, Mark used to play a bit of rugby as well, but he decided to go down the cricket route a lot earlier than me. You know, I've taught him everything he knows in both rugby and cricket, so he's got a lot to thank me for.
Yeah, you've seen Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, both are a veteran in cricket. Yeah. Do you believe that they probably will be looking to make a swan song in this particular tournament?
I'm not sure. That they're obviously two quality players and have been for a long time, and we know what sort of force they bring to the game, so hopefully any swan song's not against us and they can do it somewhere else in the tournament.
Have you guys got any plan for tackling Indian batters and bowlers?
Yeah, I'm sure the bowlers do. I'm not a bowler, so I just let those guys worry about that.
What about your, dealing with Bumrah? Have you thought about what to do? What exactly are you guys going to handle the spinners and the pacers?
Yeah, well, we obviously played India last year in Dublin and the year before that, so it's not like we're coming up against a new entity. Where we know what Bumrah does, we know what the rest of the guys do, so we're probably as prepped and as ready as we'll ever be. So we're looking forward to it.
7-0 last, 7-time India, Ireland won, played, India won 7 times. Yeah. You believe that it's time to change the equation?
Yeah, why not? What a stage to do it in the World Cup. It would be a perfect opportunity for us. I know all the guys are really excited and I'm well up for it, so you never know what can happen.
Much appreciate your time. So that was Rossiter saying that they would like to make most of the time, especially the 7-0 mark that India enjoys over Ireland, and change that in this particular T20 World Cup. With camera person S. Jayashankar, this is Tapush Bhattacharya from New York.
Assistant coach of Ireland, Gary Wilson, stated that their team is prepared to face the Indian challenge and has made thorough preparations. He expressed their ambition to make an impact in the T20 World Cup by defeating India. Let's watch this exclusive chat with DD India correspondent Tapush Bhattacharya from New York.
My name is Gary Wilson, the assistant coach of the Ireland team. So, all set for the big match, first match against India. Must be quite a nightmare, isn't it?
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. It's an exciting opportunity. The Indian team is a great team, but we've got some good players as well, and we'll be looking to go out there and pull off something special.
7-0, 7 times India and Ireland met all the time. India came out triumphant. Do you believe that this time it might change?
We do believe that we've got a chance. Yeah, we've played them a little bit over the last couple of years, and confident that if we play to the best of our ability, that we've got a good opportunity.
Have you guys made any plans to tackle the batters? For instance, Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, Surya Kumar Yadav, for that matter, handling the bowling sensation, Bumrah and the spinners.
All those players you talk about there are world-class players, and that's why they are where they are. They play in the IPL, they play for India, and they're incredibly successful. We do have our plans, and that's not to say they'll definitely come off, but we've got our plans for all the players.
The pitch in Nassau Cricket Stadium is not that great in terms of high-scoring matches. Do you guys have thought about it? Have you guys spoken about that?
We have, yeah. Obviously, the game yesterday was an interesting one. I think 77 played 78 for 4. So it's not exactly something you see a lot in T20 cricket, but there was a warm-up game that India played against Bangladesh, and I think the scores were slightly higher in that one.
Last question, just want to know from your perspective, who do you believe that will be the crucial player in this particular Indian lineup? Who you want to get out first and target?
To be honest, you go down the list, it could be any player that has a good day for India. But also, I firmly believe if you go down our list, it could be any player that has a good day for Ireland as well. And that's what we're focusing on. Like I said, we've got our plans for all the Indian players. Whether they come off or not on the day will be seen.
Much appreciated your time. So that was the assistant coach of Ireland team, quite confident against their tie versus India, and they want to make it big. With Campus S. Jaishankar, this is Taposh Bhattacharya for GD India from New York.
All right, so that was about cricket. Let's turn focus to tennis now. Italian Jannik Sinner stepped up his bid for a second Grand Slam title by securing a 6-2, 6-4, 7-6 victory over Grigor Dimitrov on Tuesday to reach the semi-finals of French Open. Sinner secured the win minutes after it was confirmed that he would be the new world number one. The second seed will take top spot in the rankings next week, regardless of who wins the French Open. Also, world number 10 Dimitrov battled on bravely in the third set and forced a tie-break where a clinical Sinner wrapped up the match with no trouble. Defending champion Novak Djokovic withdrew from the ongoing French Open on Tuesday ahead of his quarter-final match against Casper Ruud due to a right knee injury. World number 1 and 24 times Grand Slam champion Djokovic was due to play Ruud on Wednesday for a place in the last four. He defeated his opponent in last year's final at Roland Garros. The 27-year-old had cast doubt over his fitness following Monday's 5-set win over Francisco Cerundolo, admitting that he needed anti-inflammatory drugs to get through the match. He also blamed the slippery Philippe Chatrier court for the injury he sustained early in the second set of his victory over Cerundolo. Men's singles third seed Carlos Alcaraz has booked his spot in the semi-finals of the 2024 French Open. The Spaniard took down 9th seed Stefanos Tsitsipas in the quarters. Alcaraz won the match in straight sets 6-3, 7-6, 6-4. He has claimed his 50th win at the Grand Slam events. Alcaraz's win has set up a blockbuster French Open semi-final with incoming world number 1 Jannik Sinner. World number 9 Ons Jabeur has questioned the scheduling at the French Open on Tuesday following her quarter-final exit from the tournament. The Tunisian started brightly on court Philippe Chatrier but faded as her match against American Coco Gauff wore on, with the third seed claiming a 4-6, 6-2, 6-3 victory. Jabeur said that she would have loved to play the match at night rather than the morning, and also suggested that the tournament should start the night session earlier to avoid early morning finishes that have become a contentious issue for players at Roland Garros. Jabeur, a 2-time Wimbledon finalist, will now switch her focus to the upcoming grass season, while Gauff will go on to play world number 1 Iga Swiatek in the semi-finals. You're watching Sports Buzz. We're heading for a short break, but after the break, Brazilian teenage prodigy Endrick ready to join Real Madrid's squad. Red Bull extends Mexican Sergio Perez's contract to 2026.
Wherever news breaks, whatever it takes.
Connecting corners, cutting across continents.
Stories that matter from across the globe.
Accurate, authentic journalism that serves you right. From politics to glamour, from sports to world affairs, with a fusion of aesthetics and substance. Introducing news in a new avatar. Experience the world through a new lens. Stay tuned to DD India for an exciting journey beyond borders.
Voice of a rising aspirational world. Stories of challenges, struggles and accomplishment. A world battling conflict, hunger and poverty. Embracing growth, development, science and technology. A voice of progress, a voice of unity. Watch Voice of the Global South with me, Akshay Dongre, only on DD India.
Complex issues, hidden agendas, twists and turns, strategic games. We think all dots are linked. We just need to connect them. Join me every week as I connect the dots to unravel hidden designs in statecraft, mysteries, and decode issues that matter to you. Watch Connecting the Dots with me at these times on DD India.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching DD India Sports Buzz and I'm Preeti. Let's turn focus to soccer now. Brazilian teenage prodigy Endrick said on Tuesday that he was determined to win his first Copa America and fulfill his dream of playing for Real Madrid. Although the Copa America kicks off on June 20th, Brazil will make their debut on June 24th against Costa Rica at Sophie Stadium in Los Angeles. The 17-year-old forward played his last match for the lifelong club Palmeiras on Thursday. Endrick is set to join Real Madrid on his 18th birthday on July 21st. It has almost been 18 months since Real paid over $65 million to sign Endrick as a 16-year-old. Endrick also becomes the youngest player to score in an international match at Wembley in March when his strike gave Brazil a 1-0 victory over England that ended the home side's 21-game unbeaten run at the National Stadium. Real Madrid have announced the signing of Kylian Mbappe on a free transfer, ending their years-long wait for him to join the club. Mbappe announced last month that he would leave Paris Saint-Germain at the end of his season when his contract expired.
Kylian Mbappe is finally a Real Madrid player. Kylian Mbappe joins Real Madrid after years of speculation. The 25-year-old World Cup winner with France joins Madrid team that is already loaded with talent and still celebrating its latest European triumph. Real Madrid confirmed that it reached a deal with the France star for the next 5 seasons, bringing together one of the soccer's top talents and its most successful club. Mbappe joins a team that already features young stars in Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo and Jude Bellingham. His signing could revive Madrid's Galactico squad when it had some of the world's top players including Ronaldo, Zinedine Zidane, Brazil's Ronaldo, David Beckham, Luis Figo and Karim Benzema, among others. Until now, Mbappe has played club soccer only for French teams, first at Monaco and for the past 7 years at the Paris Saint-Germain, which he left as a free agent after it failed to persuade him to renew his contract. Mbappe didn't take the option for an extra year on the deal he signed 2 years ago. In 2021, Madrid was rejected after offering PSG a bid of 180 million euros, the same amount PSG paid Monaco for a teenage Mbappe years earlier. Madrid president Florentino Perez made signing Mbappe a strategic club priority since the powerhouse failed to lock him up when Mbappe visited the club's facilities at age of 14. He instead opted to join Monaco's youth academy and became a teenage sensation when he helped lead the Principality club to the Champions League semi-final in 2017. The Qatar-backed PSG turned down Madrid's 2021 bid, but with Mbappe's contract expiring next year, Madrid took it for granted that Mbappe, who had never hid his desire to one day play for the Spanish club. Sports Desk, DD India.
And Mbappe on Tuesday, in his first news conference since completing his move to Real Madrid, spilled the beans. He said that certain people and things at Paris Saint-Germain made him unhappy. Mbappe officially joined Madrid on a free transfer on Monday to bring the protracted saga to an end.
Tout le monde a eu l'information. Voilà, ça y est, c'est officiel. Je vais être un.
I tried being positive as possible, and as I said, the coach of PSG, Luis Enrique, the players, the staff, everyone in the club have helped me a lot. It will be, I am sorry for this expression, what I am going to say is a bit brutal, but it will be a bit of a move to come to Real Madrid and spit on PSG by saying, once I am in my new club that I was unhappy. I have never been unhappy in Paris Saint-Germain with all the people over there, but there were things and people who made me unhappy, of course.
Tous les salariés, tous les gens au club m'ont.
Belgium's King Philip and Prince Emmanuel shook hands with sporting royalty on Tuesday as they visited the national soccer team ahead of Euro 2024. The pair were greeted by coach Domenico Tedesco and captain Kevin De Bruyne before meeting the rest of the team and visiting the dressing room. De Bruyne and midfielder Yuri Telemans also presented King Philip and Prince Emmanuel with national team shirts. Belgium in Group E with Romania, Slovakia and Ukraine for the Euros start their preparations on Wednesday with a friendly against Montenegro in Brussels. The Spain squad trained on Tuesday in the build-up to the Euro 2024 tournament. Spain will face Andorra in an international friendly match on Wednesday, which would be the last chance for some players to prove themselves before the final squad must be named for the European Championships. Spanish footballer manager Luis de la Fuente said that the atmosphere among his team could not be better ahead of the match, even as at least 3 players named to the provisional squad will not be travelling to Germany.
Quisiera que me dierais el ambiente que tenemos.
There is an exceptional atmosphere in the squad. The atmosphere is that of a united group. The newer guys integrate quickly because those who have been there a while take care of them. The atmosphere is sensational. I don't see nervousness, I see competence, I see hope and a desire to get better and to show their best, which is what professionals should do. And it doesn't matter if they know if they will go to the Euro 2024 or not. I think a true professional, and these guys are the best, and they are showing it. But I tell you again, there is no nervousness or tension at all. They know it is a wonderful reward to be selected for the Euro 2024 squad.
Tengo que darte una buena noticia.
The Chilean team trained on Tuesday to face Paraguay in a friendly match ahead of the upcoming Copa America tournament. Ricardo Guerraca's team will play their last friendly match against Paraguay before heading to the Copa America 2024 in the United States. Chile will make their Copa America Continental Tournament debut on June 21st when they take on Peru at the AT&T Stadium in Texas. Chile will host the match against Paraguay as both teams prepare for the Copa America in the US. The match will be played at Estadio Nacional in Santiago on June 11. World champion Argentina hit the training pitch in Lionel Messi's Inter Miami's facilities in Fort Lauderdale as they gear up for the upcoming Copa America tournament. Messi joined the squad in a 90-minute training session that combined gym and drills on the pitch to fine-tune the squad as they took to secure a victory in the world's oldest soccer competition. Argentina will face Ecuador on June 9th at the Soldier Field in Chicago in the run-up to their Copa America title defense. They will open their Copa campaign against Canada on June 20th in Group A before playing Chile and Peru. Formula One champions announced on Tuesday that Mexican Sergio Perez will race for Red Bull until 2026 after signing a 2-year extension to his contract. Perez finished second overall to triple world champion teammate Max Verstappen last season, but is currently 5th after the 8 races. The announcement ahead of the Canadian Grand Prix in Montreal this weekend silenced speculation about who would partner Verstappen next year. Perez, winner of 6 races in his F1 career, has so far finished second 3 times this season and third in China. He crashed out of the last race in Monaco. The Olympic flame on Tuesday traversed Western France's beaches and legendary place to start off the Vendée Globe. The trek started at Passage du Gois with the flame passing through the towns of Fontenay-le-Comte and Montego-Vendée before reaching the historical theme park of Les Puy du Fou. The park welcomed more than 2 million visitors each year. The relay will reach Brest on Friday, from where the flame will be loaded onto a boat which will cross the Atlantic Ocean, heading to Guyane. Also, the Olympic basin will be lit at the opening ceremony on July 26 in Paris.
3, 2, 1.
All right, that's it in this edition of DD India Sports Buzz. But do let us know your thoughts on the news of the day. For those of you on the go, you can get all the latest news and updates from India and across the world on DD India mobile app. This app is available on both Android and iOS platforms. You can scan the QR code on the screens to download now. We'll be back with more news as it breaks here on DD India. I'm Preeti Kaur signing off and from our office here in Delhi. Thanks for watching Sports Buzz.